So I think let me start with a quick intro. So my name is Sanju Burkule. I have basically worked in IT in the infrastructure space. This is our second startup. Our first startup was helping clients to move to the Amazon cloud. That was really quite successful. We went to 400 people within 4 years. We had a successful exit by selling that company to Hitachi Vantara. It's California-based company. And after that, essentially, we had automated not only the methods of how to move to Amazon cloud, but we also had automated how to follow up with different people, how to uh, send the documents to them about our architectures, how to send the brochures to them, how to send different kinds of proposals. And we faced some issues when we did when we thought that we are interacting with so many people in the meetings and sending them different documents. What we essentially saw was, after sending all these documents, there was like a silence, a major silence. Irrespective of what documents you send, let's say you do a very good meeting, and after a meeting people will say, hey, we are quite impressed, why don't you send your brochure to us? And then you end up sending a brochure, and after that it's 1 week, 2 weeks, and nothing happens. Mm. Similar thing happens even after proposal. Means somebody may ask you, okay, give me your pricing and other details. You send the proposal to the person. Everybody's excited at that time. You feel the momentum, but after a week's time, you see that hey, things are not. Nobody replied to that proposal. Then you start wondering whether the pricing was right, or did you quote too much, and those kinds of questions start coming to your mind. And then you wonder, how are you going to write an email to this person? How are you going to contact this person? How are you going to ask, did they even open the brochure or not? Did they even see the proposal or not? Correct. These are the kinds of questions, because that come up. Those are some of the problems we thought we should be able to solve, and that's why that's what I'm going to share with you. There are multiple solutions to this problem. You can use any solution. So here, after waiting for some time, you have to check key, was the brochure opened, when exactly should you follow up, and if you do not follow up at the right time, are they going to pick up your call? Correct. Calling is very important in sales. And if you deploy a calling team, then and say here are the 100 people you want to call, the mortality rate is very high, because somebody may be in a meeting and you don't know when to call those people. uh, Especially after you have shared some details with them, when to call is an important question. Those are the kinds of problems, that is the situation right now in the market, on how to convert these into meetings. Okay, even positive responses after sharing something with a customer or a potential client base, how to convert that into a meeting. So the business impact is very high, right? Because you may miss opportunities. Some people may follow up 2 3 times and forget about it. So these are the you may wonder that, have you sent a very long document or not? And that's the reason we have created this technology called as Doculens. Okay, you get instant insights into instant, in the sense you get a notification as soon as somebody opens your brochure, as soon as somebody opens your proposal. You get a notification. Okay, so imagine the timing part of sales, right? You want to know when to call someone, and that is exactly what is covered over here. The second part you want to understand is, okay, he opened your brochure, he opened your PDF file, or he opened the agreement, a partner agreement. It can be any kind of PDF file, right? You want to know, has he even read that file or not? Okay, has he gone till the pricing page of your proposal? Has he seen some of the important features of your of whatever features you are trying to showcase? Correct. And I should share some examples of IT industry and recruitment industry in the next few minutes. And but these are very important insights which are missing today, to understand, was the quality of your brochure good, or people just logged out of your brochure? How many minutes did they spend on which page? So these are some of the questions that are answered using Doculens. So this is like a amazing magical tool, and it is a very simple interface where you will see all the documents that you are uploading. Along with that, all the people who are watching the document, who have opened the document, along with the date and time. So you'll see the list of those leads who opened that. You see a detailed analysis, and I will showcase that live with you. Okay. And then last is how many seconds they spent on each page. So a very simple but effective tool, which really means good value to the business. Okay. So let's do this as a small exercise. So you'll receive in this particular chat window, you will receive a PDF, a link to a PDF. Okay, in the comment section. I would like everybody here to go to that particular window and open that PDF file. Okay, and at the end, you don't need to tell us all. There are multiple people in this call, and just like you're sending a brochure to so many different people, right? At the end of the call, I will be able to show who are the people who actually opened the PDF file that we are sharing right now. I will be able to show you which pages did they see, and how many seconds did they spend on which page. So imagine that nobody is going to contact me, and still I'll be able to understand exactly who's going to open which PDF. I'll also get email alerts on that. Okay, also WhatsApp alerts on that. So that is the power of this tool. Another important aspect is the content. Uh, is your content catchy, or is it very boring? Do you have too many bullets written in your documents? Are people not able to engage? Is your content writer not good? Would you like to revamp some of those pages that you have? These are important questions that you have to ask, because you are going to spend a lot of time and money on really contacting, figuring out whom to contact, sending brochures to people, moving sales forward one step at a time. And content plays an important role. Uh, if you don't have good quality content, then you should be aware of it. It is not a feeling that I feel the content is not good. Correct? You have to know the numbers, that from the market, when you have sent the proposal to so many people, how many people spent how much time on which pages. So you have that hard data with you, and that analysis really helps you out. Okay. So let's quickly jump on to industry wise best practices, and I'll take a few examples of 2 to 3 industries so you understand how it is exactly used in which industry. Okay, so we have taken I'll cover IT industry next, but first let's look at recruitment industry. Okay. uh, in recruitment industry, there are multiple PDF files that you have. Some of the core things are resumes, right? Recruitment agencies will send resumes of candidates to different hiring managers, whoever, for every candidate, multiple, at a particular time they are working with about 15 to 20 different hiring managers from different companies. So about, let's say, 30-40 resumes are in circulation. Now the recruiter, he is looking at, did the recruiter from a hiring managing company, did the hiring manager even read the resume or not? Hmm? Did he just skim through the resume or what? uh, if you're doing a franchisee of recruitment franchises, correct, you have a certain agreement on how much is the franchisee fees. So you send those agreements and you want to understand, mm, are people even looking at it? Did they read the terms and conditions, or did they not even open the email? Did they not even click on the link? Correct. So those kinds of questions can get answered. Then on the basic side, we have recruitment companies want to get more and more clients. So they are sending brochures for others that, hey, we can help you in hiring, we can help you in hiring AI technology guys, we can help you in hiring Java guys. So those brochures that they send to new companies to onboard new companies. These are different kinds of PDFs used in recruitment industry, just as an agency. If we switch quickly to the IT use case, you will be able to see uh, normal different services are pitched by IT companies, whether it's cyber security services, mobile application services, app development services. So multiple, even the same company has multiple offerings, and it is fairly consuming. It is difficult for people to really understand which of their services getting engaged in the market. So that kind of market analysis is understood when you are sending brochures and looking at different pages. Okay, so this is brochure tracking use case of IT. So proposal tracking, this is one of the key things in the industry, that you go into some kind of a dark zone after sending a proposal. People just stop responding. So here we have to follow up properly. In the follow up, you don't know whether you should write, hey, did you get chance to see my proposal? If you have already opened a proposal, you get a you get a notification, and I'll show you that how we get that. Okay. Mm. So I think, and this can be applied to NDAs, non-compete, partnership agreements, correct? All these different kinds of things. So I'll just show you how it works for us and for the B2C market as well. When you are sending different types of dresses, different kinds of toys, which are the pages which people find really engaging, and how to put a user in a consideration mode. Okay, so uh, let me go directly to my own Doculens so that you see the real product. So this is Doculens. Okay, uh, and there are various documents that you can put, just like you put documents in a normal Google Drive. You can put all these documents here. uh, when you click on any of these documents, what you see is, who are the people. This is my brochure. Okay, 7 targets is one of our tools, and here is the brochure of that tool. Here you can see all the people who have viewed this document, and this is the date. Okay, so Ankit from Web Code Genie, Vinayak from Macroin, John, all these people have viewed this particular document. Okay, now as soon as they view the document, I get a notification, and you'll see the notification over here. So this is an example of a notification, mm, that when did someone open the document, for how much time the document was seen, and you can see how many seconds were spent by that person on which page. Okay, so this is one of my customers, Nectar.io, and Hinal is now she's my customer, but in August she had we had approached her, and you can see that she spent a lot of time looking at my clients, on which are the other customers we worked with. She spent a lot of time on these features page. Okay, she skipped this page. So when I'm going to call her, I don't want to spend time on this thing, because she's probably not interested in this. So this way it helps me to understand ki, let's say you have web development on one page, mobile development on other, gaming development on third page. You will know what your prospect is interested in. This gives you very important information to make your call successful. Okay, that is what this is about in sales. How to look at data insights, and this is the main thing to remember here is, the person has not yet responded back to you. He's just engaging with your information, and just by that engagement you are able to see what is happening. So here is Hinal's record, and so on 8th of August you can see, around 5 p.m. she saw this page, she saw these pages, she spent more time on this page number 11, 61 seconds, correct? So then when I called her this evening, it was a very successful call, and as I said, she is now a paying customer. So uh, so you get these notifications, you get it on WhatsApp as well. There is a notification assistant, and in the My Assistant notifications, you will get those notifications right here, on, hey, somebody is engaging with your document. So that, even if salespeople are on the road for different kinds of companies, correct? So you cannot miss the timing part of it. As soon as somebody is interested in you, out of the thousands of people who are looking at your stuff, you should be able, let's say you're talking to 4,000 different candidates, and 820 are actively looking at your stuff. When did they engage? You can immediately give them a call. Okay, so that helps them to. You don't have to be creepy and say that, hey, I know that you're watching my document, but you have to essentially say that, would you do you want more information about my company? Um, because they are interested in you that time, you'll not have a high mortality during these calls, because you know that they are trying to learn more about you. Okay, so that's essentially the crux of the technology. And let's move quickly into back to the benefits. Just to summarize, what we have is this very key aspect on when to call someone. Uh, the second is what to say when you call, and that increases the chances of closing. It may be moving from one stage to the another stage. It may be closing business. It may be knowing that you can move to the next level, and those are the kinds of core benefits. So this is used by hundreds of customers all over the world. There are other tools also who do something similar, just that the price of those tools is quite high, or they put a limit on number of documents you can really track. So here we have unlimited documents that you can track using Doculens, and the pricing is also just 8,000 rupees for the entire year. Uh, and if you have any other questions, I'll quickly shift to the Q&A. And let me, before I do that, let's look at how many people have actually opened the PDF file that we shared. Okay, so I'm going to switch to this PDF, and let me refresh here. Okay, so there is a free version of this. You get a few credits free, so it's you can try that for free. So here you can see 11 views, okay, in this session. And when I click on that, I'll see who are the people. So I see Shivani, she has seen this document, correct? I see Jyoti Mahadik, she has also seen this document. uh, so as I said, we have not contacted any of these people, and still I can understand the engagement. So let's click on Shivani and see which pages she might have seen. Okay, so let me check these. Okay, so it takes a few seconds, a minute or so to process after the pages are seen. But here you can see Purva, she has seen this page for 6.1 seconds, and this is how she has interacted with the document. Okay, Ayush is another person. He has also seen some of these pages, and these pages he has skipped, correct? So probably this was not that exciting for him. He was just looking at the document over here. So like this, you can this becomes your lead list, and you know who's interested, who's not interested, and that way you can, for each document, you can figure out when to call which person and what time did they watch these documents. Okay. So uh, so this is essentially the session. Okay, I'll quickly go to the Q&A section and see if there are any questions. So feel free to ask any questions. If there are no questions, that's good. You can try it at doculens.io. Okay, this is our this is the page, and you can see the details here. You can click on pricing as well. You can select monthly. Monthly pricing is 1,000 rupees per month or 8,000 rupees annual. Okay, uh, and if you have any questions, let us know. But I would say that's the quick session. Um,
Sanju,
yeah,
this is Ravi.
yeah. Hi, Ravi.
Yeah, Sanju, see, if I have subscribed this product, okay, then how about my documents privacy? Will it be completely visible to 7 targets?
Yes, it is a very important question. So privacy of documents is absolutely critical here. So all these documents are encrypted and stored. Okay, only the person, whoever it is sent to, when they click, they will see the privacy policy uh, also of Doculens. So because the reader's information is sent to you, Ravi, correct? So they should be aware of that, as well as, but 7 targets will not see any of the contents because it's all encrypted and it is stored. Uh, Using Amazon encryption algorithms in Amazon S3, the documents are stored.
So as I will subscribe, so it will be always subscribed to your server, your server space, or it will
Yes.
be just one say to my also this one if I have I have redirected it to say my store. So will it be possible?
No, no. It is stored. The documents are stored inside our server and served from our server to your viewers.
Okay.
Okay.
Third, about the if I subscribe it, okay, how it will be used? It will be used by the user, say email ID, or it will be used by the search very specific what do you call the user created for this
So let's say you subscribe, your company subscribes for it. And what's your company name?
Bitstring IT services.
So let's say Bitstring. So Bitstring, once you subscribe, you'll get a login, and any number of people in your company in Bitstring can use it. It is not right now. It's not a per user license, just for a few more months. So any number of people in Bitstring can use the same space. And they can basically share the same documents with any of the clients of Bitstream.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so what you have to do is, once you upload those documents, you just have to click on this share button, and once you click on this share button, the link is copied onto the clipboard. Then you can share it anywhere. You can share it on WhatsApp, or you can share it inside an email. Let's say you're writing an email, you can share this inside an email like this. uh, so if you notice at the end of this URL, it is empty. So here if I say Ravi at bitstring.com, and if I'm sending this to Ravi at Bitstring, then if I enter a value here, it is not going to ask the reader what is your email address, because we have already specified it. But if you share it to many people in your WhatsApp status or on your website, then you can share it this way without any email address at the end. So anybody clicking on this, then they are asked the email address, just like you guys did just now. And once they enter the email address, then we are able to see these are the people who have entered the email address. So you have both choices. Okay, if you already know the email address, then you don't need to enter it. Otherwise, if you don't know it, it will ask for the email address. Okay.
Okay. Sanju, just can I just one say make very specific page to be visible to the particular person, not the entire document.
You can so that is not right now possible. You'll have to cut the document and share only that much, upload
Okay.
only that much. Yeah, right now we don't have a mechanism to say show only page number 6, 7 and 9. So that kind of facility is not there right now.
Okay. Why I'm asking it because you are recording the details for each page. That's the
Correct.
reason. Okay, I ask you.
Yeah, it is possible. Technically it is possible. We have not yet done it.
Okay.
uh, but yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome, thanks Ravi. Very nice, very important questions. Privacy is one of the key questions, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so we have time for one more question. Anyone? Any other question? Okay, this is, see, I've done sales for many years, and this is one of the best tools out there. Okay, I'm not saying it just because we developed this tool, but it's we use it every day. I'll show you today's data. Okay, I'll show you today's data. See, just now while we are on the call, Rushali is another person who has seen my documents. I'll show you on a daily basis. This is all today's views. Okay, daily basis from here. Today is December 15th. So 1:10 a.m. Okay, see this row number 4. Till now, how many people have seen these documents? It's absolutely amazing to see how much engagement we are seeing. Okay, uh, and many people do not respond, but they are interested. They are watching, trying to understand you, and that is the key mm, piece that is missing in the entire sales story. You will see. either people say, okay, nobody is responding to me, correct? Mm, uh, but there is a middle segment, which is a vast segment, who's showing interest, and right now all that is completely missed opportunities. So you should try to track that, and that helps us revenue to grow significantly.
Sandhu, sorry, just coming up with one question. Okay, just I realized.
Yes, sir.
If I download it and I read the document, what will happen?
Then it will not get tracked.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
got it.
If you download it, then it's a normal. See, right now, Ravi, when you open the document, na, it is opening inside Doculens.
I understood it. Okay, I
Yeah,
understood. That's the reason I ask you this question. Okay.
correct. There is no way of tracking. There are other technologies to do that, but there are ad blocking technologies which will stop that. So, for example, if you pixelate things inside a PDF file, and even if you try to open it offline, okay, still it tries to go to some server. There are those technologies, but those don't work any longer because of all the new privacy laws that have come up. These things are stopped.
Yeah,
Okay.
understood. Really wonderful. This is really wonderful. Okay, so no doubt.
Yeah. Try it. It's for free for the first, I don't know what, at least 20 credits. It's amazing. Uh, so, so anyway, so I think we are right on time. I really want to thank everyone. And if you have any questions, I've shared this number in the group 9923417213. Feel free to WhatsApp me, and I'll be more than happy to take you guys through. So thank you very much. And for the next session, I will share more details.